Hi, and welcome to the Mentor Maya 7 YouTube channel. My name is Margaret Tambe, and today we are going to discuss the expectations of a receiver, a taker of blessings. On one hand, we have somebody who's giving, on the other hand, we have a receiver. All of us at a certain point. What are the responsibilities of a receiver? This is the third part of two short stories that I told before, part 1 and part 2, of Destiny Helper Gone Wrong. So watch those 2 stories and then you understand fully where I'm coming from with this third part. So we'll go right into it. In our community of Africa, we have a lot of people that are, I would say, nonchalant, and I'm not insulting, I'm saying as a matter of fact of how I would describe it, nonchalant, and we have people that exhibit a lot of ungratefulness, which sometimes comes flagrantly, or it comes as entitlement. Okay, it comes as entitlement to whatever they are given. So I want to underline the fact that receivers have responsibilities all over in this world. Okay, I've lived in North America for a good while. I'm in Germany now, and I was born and raised in Cameroon and have been there as an adult. I will tell you, all over the world, no matter the race of person in front of you, a receiver has responsibilities. And we are going to talk about that. The first responsibility of a receiver is to understand that the giver is not obligated to give you shishi. Like the giver does not owe you. The giver, whether it be your mother, your sibling, your junior son, a giver of something is not obligated to give you. They could well give it to you or say, no, I will not give you. So if a receiver understands this factor, it will solve a lot of issues that we have that are based on the problems of ungratefulness and taking things for granted. Even your husband, the Bible says, have to take care of you, love you, treat you well, but there is no guarantee they are going to do that. So when they do that thing for you, why not say thank you? When the wife makes you breakfast in bed, why not say thank you? Do you know how many wives don't make breakfast in bed for their husbands? Their husbands do it, or a maid, or you just go hungry. So what? You get in the kitchen and do it yourself. Okay? So when somebody offers you an act of love in the form of money or service, say, look at it with gratefulness. Don't take it for granted. Do not take it for granted. It is not a given. It is not a given. I even lived in the US, where your driver's license and the citizenship and the green card they give to you, you have to say that it is it's a privilege. It's not a right. It's a privilege. It's not a right. And your driver's license is the property of the state. It's the property of the state. Your passport, those things are privileges. What about somebody who really should not have said yes, like there's no obligation, and they said yes in their mind or verbally that they will do something for you? Don't take it as a right. When we start feeling entitlement over people's time, people's money, people's cars, people's shoes, that is when the problems start coming in. It's not an obligation. So if you understand that, it will solve a lot of issues that we're having with receivers. Okay? The second responsibility of a receiver is that say thank you and mean it. Say thank you and mean it. And I know there are a lot of people that have said that, oh, you are not doing it for them. You are doing it for God. You are not doing it for them. You are doing it for... I always argue that thing. Even Jesus, who is our example of doing it for God, he healed 10 lepers. He himself took the time and saw it important to underline that only one came back to say thank you. What does that teach us? Be grateful and mean it. Be grateful and mean it. You know, you see examples of, this is ridiculous. Somebody will send you money through Momo. And then you receive the money, you go and catch it, and you use it for whatever. It is the person, again, who sent you the money that has to call you and say, I sent you money, did you see it? I saw it. Did you buy the book? I bought the book. Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you the person who gave that person money to give it to you? That you receive it. That is an ungrateful attitude. Ungrateful. You don't think that as this person has sent me this money, let me send them a text message. How much is a text message? Or go on WhatsApp. You're on TikTok the whole day and Facebook looking for what your papa did not lose. Why won't you think that, let me send this person a WhatsApp message? Hey, thank you. I received that money. You, even if it's to buy a school book, you snap it and you send it. Say, look at the book I bought. Oh, I will study this book. God bless you. But you receive the money and you go your way. And it's the person who's running after you, coming after you to ask, did you receive that? Please, let us stop the nonsense. Let us stop the nonsense. Nobody is obligated to give you anything. Nobody owes you. Nobody owes you. If you are a child, you are your father's and mother's responsibilities until you get to a certain age where you can walk your own. After that, your parents don't owe you. They don't. They will still give it, of course, because of the love, and it's their blood running in your veins. But they don't owe you. Don't be ungrateful. Say thank you and mean it. The third responsibility of a receiver is show your gratitude through your actions. Little acts of thankfulness, little acts of gratitude. That person who is helping you, that person who opens that door for you to get that loan, is there a way you can, now that you are making money from the business, you can stop at a bakery and buy them a bunch of yogurts and bread, and you go and give it to them and say thank you, and you leave to their children at home? Can you go, a university student, can you go and say, sir, let me wash your car? That person who is helping you. Maybe they have a car, like from the story I said in part 2. I have a car. I used to go out and pay boys to wash it at least once a week. Can you just look for 1 week, and you don't have to do it all the time? Nobody is saying that you should sleep on the floor for the person who is giving you to work on you. That's not what we are saying. But is there any way that you can find one time in a month, in 2 months, in a semester, you come and say, ma, let me wash your car for you? What do you think that would do? Do you know how many doors that will open for even more to flow because of your attitude, your gratefulness, that you are showing it in little acts of kindness? run errands for that person? Little errands. Sometimes they need, the child is in the house, the wife has called, the baby's milk is finished. Can you help that person to run an errand and go buy the milk? You go and drop it at their home. Show your gratitude through little acts of kindness. And it will take you a long way. It will open you more doors and more doors for destiny helpers to step into the picture. The fourth responsibility of a receiver stroke taker of blessings is to give frequent updates. I've already given part of it earlier. Somebody sends you money. It's the same person that has to call you and ask you, did you receive it? Did you buy the shoe? Was it your money before? Somebody sends you to school. They don't even see your report card. They don't get no verbal report whether you passed or you failed. Somebody buy you a shoe. You have worn that shoe until the heel is falling out. Even one picture of how that shoe fits your foot to send to that person, you have not done it. Give updates. It doesn't cost anything. You know, and this is Zebediah. For people who knows Zebediah said this thing in one of his comedy. He said, I'm paraphrasing, that he does not want anybody to buy pants for Philomena or Philomena, because when the person finish buying the pants, the person will want to see how the pants fit. He said it in a funny way, but in essence, he was saying, when somebody buys you something, when somebody gives you something, they want to know the outcome of that thing that they gave to you. A word to a wise is sufficient. Enough with the ungratefulness, ingratitude. The fifth responsibility of a receiver stroke taker is that the person invests their highest effort for the best possible outcome of that situation. I will take a casual example. I have left America or Europe and taken things and giving to people that I bought by sacrifice. And they wore that thing and sat in the house with. Please, nobody should assume that I bought any kind of thing. I don't give people any kind of thing. If I buy something to give to you, know that is something I can wear. Now it's left for you to judge whether the thing I'm wearing is what you can wear. But already, if I'm buying that to give it to you, I already know that you are in a place where you need it. Okay? So, and then you wear it the first week and you stay at home with it. Or you take it to church 1 month and before I know, you are wearing it to go where can I to the market in the mud rainy season to go and buy. What is that? If I had bought that thing for myself, I will wear it to church for 5 years. This one on my body, how many years have I had it? How many? Am I not still wearing it? Am I not still appreciating it? How can I use my hard-earned money and buy you something and you just use it anyhow? When I pay you school fees, your responsibility is to bring good results. Bring good results. Then I will pay more school fees. I will add shoes to it and clothes to it, and even to start having discussions of university with you. That is your responsibility. Bring the highest yield. That person who loaned you money to do business. When you think of that person, does it make you to want to get out of bed at 6 o'clock to go hustle? Because you know the sacrifice and the heart of giving that brought that person to give it to you, you understand that it's not that they have too much. They are giving it to you out of love. Does it make you want to get to bed at 6 o'clock? Or do you be like, I don't already get the money, and you just stay in your bed till 9, you get up, you eat breakfast from 9 to 11, and then you go and open the shop at 1 p.m. like a big boss? That taxi they bought for you, how are you now the boss that you are giving it to second and third drivers? Meanwhile, you chill, you go and sit somewhere with lawyers, and all of you, they have suit on, you too, you have suit on. Well, how are you handling it? Or are you thinking of that person's sacrifice, and it is spurring you, it is motivating you to put in your best effort and bring it the best possible result? That is a responsibility when you're receiving from somebody. And then the last responsibility of a receiver is that they have to pass it on. Make the world go around. Okay? Make the world go around. Guess what? If you are not passing blessings around, you will always remain a receiver, and the amount you are receiving will dwindle. Consider yourself a poor person, like a really poor person, and it's not a curse. Okay? What the Bible even says, freely have I received, freely will I give. Although I'm not of the mindset that we just give carelessly, we give where we are led. We need to have into the common man says intuition. The Christian says discernment. Give with discernment. What is the spirit? Where is the spirit leading you? Give like that. Okay? And we cannot help the whole world. So we need that discernment. We need that leadership of our mind to where it is necessary and at what time. But you as a receiver, make sure you are passing it on. And it must not always be money. It still falls under little acts of kindness. When you cooked that your small sardine and rice, and your neighbor is hungry, did you put the pot under your bed, or did you share with your neighbor a little bit of bowl? Let them taste pepper and salt and drink water. And for you to be blessed for helping some other person in need, just as another person has helped you. It's a responsibility to help. So, thank you for watching. That's all we have for today. To help our channel grow, engage in the comment section, like, share, for others to also receive this word of caution and of counsel, of wise counsel. And don't forget, when you subscribe and share our videos, it is a money-free way of you to help us grow and to share our wisdom-filled reflections with our youths who need it, with our population who needs it badly. Thank you, and see you next time. Ciao.